Yeah, she's been missing since the night of Watanagashi.
Could it be the curse of Oyashiro-sama?
It's freaky that this has happened 5 years in a row now. Mizawa is a small village. Rumors spread fast here. Besides, she's Mion Sonozaki. She would have found out about this yesterday even if the police were trying to hide it. My friends are all talking about the mysterious death of Tomitake and the disappearance of Takano. People in this village are very superstitious. No matter what happens, they conclude that everything is the curse of Oyashiro-sama. The past incidents don't matter to me either way. All I'm interested in is the current one. The culprit of this case will probably kill me too. 2 days have passed since Watanagashi. Today is Tuesday, June 21st, 1983. So, let me, 2 days have passed. So was it the 19th then? That, the Watanagashi festival takes place? At the earliest, I'll get killed on the night of the 22nd. That is, tomorrow night. The day of my death is always different. I always end up getting killed, but the day when it happens varies. I guess the culprit has their own reasons for that. There's only one thing I'm sure about. Based on my experiences, I'll live for sure until tomorrow night. After that, I'll have to live with the fear of getting murdered at any moment. Still, there's no reason to be afraid. When I wake up, I'll be in a brand new world again. I can never remember how I'm killed. That's why I'm not that afraid of the killing itself. I'm just frustrated my life is about repeating the same things over and over like a broken record. Just because she's, never remembers how she dies doesn't mean... Just like... it'd be horrifying, Just because she doesn't remember it, she has to experience it every single time. However, at present, I'm frustrated. My classmates just expect that their peaceful days will continue forever. But I couldn't feel that way. I feel frustrated and full of sorrow, as I really don't want to die. Hanyuu, you son of a... you arsehole. Yeah, just go with arsehole there. You arsehole, Hanyuu, why don't you do something? Why did you follow Tomitake and Takano at any points to kind of see what's going on, and then relay this information to Rika? You're just kind of like, oh, maybe one day a miracle will happen, Rika. And it's like, do something!
Tomorrow night, are you ready, Rika?
How foolish of you to even ask. What makes it look like I am? And he was trying to warn me that I might get killed tomorrow night. Though she already knew it was going to happen for sure.
You worked very hard, Rika. This life's Watanagashi was the best festival I have ever had. Didn't you feel that way too?
It was fun. It really was fun. Sadako had band-aids all over her face, but everyone was there together, and we kicked up a storm. I want this world to continue forever. I can't accept that. This world is going to end tomorrow at the earliest, and we're in 1 or 2 weeks at the latest.
I'm sure your next life will be just as fun.
So this world is over and done with. This is such a happy world, but it's just going to end like that. All my friends are alive and happy. Keiichi doesn't feel alone, and Ren's family is happy too. Mion and Shion are getting along, as well as Shion and Satoko. The issue of Sadako's uncle is resolved, and she's no longer treated coolly by the yellow villagers. Yet it is the ideal, perfect world, the perfect scenario. This is the best world I've ever experienced. But this world is going to end.
Rika, you think of yourself as a normal person too often, where we're both special beings. Every child wants their birthday party to continue forever, but the party always ends. That's why children always wish for the enjoyable moments to continue for all time. That doesn't mean they'll grieve over a party that's ended. Once they sleep, another day will come for them. Something wonderful will happen again. No one disappears like Cinderella once the party's over.
What a way for you to describe my view on life.
You're like a child who's crying because she doesn't want to leave the party, but there's no need to feel that sad, is there? There'll be another party again soon. You still hate to go through another death, but it's only like sleeping through for a while, isn't it?
What the hell, Hanyuu? It's like she's stuck in a loop where she dies at the end each time. And the time they can rewind time is getting shorter and shorter. And he's just kind of happy-go-lucky about the whole bloody thing. Hanyuu, don't you want to see what lies beyond June of 1983?
I would be lying if I said I didn't, but I'm more concerned about you being consumed by that thought and getting hurt because of it. You just don't understand. Without you, I'd have to live for such a long time without anyone to talk to. And it's only been able to stare at the festival without being part of it. No one will be able to see me. No one will be able to hear me or talk to me either. Do you have any idea how miserable and lonely that will be? I finally found you, Rika. I can't survive without you anymore. But I can't just die like you can either. I'll have to live alone until the end of time. I have to be alone until someone like you shows up again. I don't want that. I can't stand the thought of it.
Hanyuu.
Rika, please take back that heartbreaking promise you made. I don't want you to give up if this world doesn't work out for you.
Hanyuu. I'm sorry. I'll have to think about it for a while. I want to do what I can until the end. When that happens, I can decide what to do. If I think there's still some hope, I can go on living. But if I feel desperate enough, I can just give up. It might not ultimately be a bad thing to repeat June of 1983 over and over. Perhaps I might be blessed with another fortunate life someday. But repeating it over and over again is gonna eventually lead to complete insanity. Hanyuu nodded with a little satisfaction after hearing that, seeing that my feelings were starting to lean the way she wanted them. I mean, I get Hanyuu's perspective there, but at the same time, she's pretty much just asking Rika, it's like, oh yeah, keep living and dying in a continuous loop forever, please. Who's talking? Oh. Okay, it's, Keiichi. What's up, Rennie? You planning to take Rika-chan home with you?
Hey, Keiichi-kun. Don't you think that Rika-chan seems to be feeling down?
I don't know. She might still be tired from doing the dedication dance at the festival. Rika-chan was sitting all by herself wearing a sad expression. I'd said the same, that she might still be tired from the festival, but that wasn't really how it looked.
So Rika-chan is free now, so I thought she'd have a spring in her step. But she's been acting weird since yesterday. I wonder if something is going on.
Stoker's issues all settled now. There shouldn't be anything that's troubling her anymore. We thought Stoker and Rika-chan might not be able to live together if they found a new guardian for Sadoko. That problem is almost solved. Either the Sonozaki family or the Kimiyoshi family will become her guardian. Kimiyoshi is already Rika's guardian. If the Sonozaki family gets custody, Sadoko will officially become Shion's little sister. Anyway, I had no idea why Rika-chan was acting so upset. I think we should ask her what's going on.
But I don't want her to think that we're insensitive. But I guess you can ask her, I guess.
So you're saying it's okay for me to be insensitive? Well, I guess. Rena laughed and stuck her tongue out at me. I walked up to Rika-chan and stuck up a conversation. Perhaps something is still troubling Sadoko and we just don't know about it. If that's the case, we need to help her. You don't look so good. Is there anything weird going on?
Oh, Keiichi.
Rika-chan had been daydreaming and it took her a while to realize that I was talking to her.
Do I look upset or something?
Kind of. Is anything the matter? It took her a while to answer. Such a long silence had to mean yes.
Keiichi, there's a poem that I want you to listen to. Don't ask me who wrote it. I just want to know what you think.
Alright, let me hear it then. Rika-chan closed her eyes and recited a short poem. It went something like this. Everyone has the right to be happy, yet it's hard to receive, so hard to receive. Everyone has the right to be happy, yet it's so hard to fulfill. I have the right to be happy, yet it's so hard to compromise. That's a pretty interesting poem. Did you write it? Oh, I'm not supposed to ask that, huh?
No, you're not. What did you think about after hearing it?
Everyone has the right to be happy, yet it's so hard to receive. I understand that. Everyone does have the right to be happy. That doesn't mean that everyone can receive that happiness. Everyone has the right to be happy, and it's so hard to fulfill. This one's a little hard to understand, but exercising that right probably refers to the process of finding happiness. Everyone has the right to work hard for their happiness. It's not that easy for that work to bear fruit. I have the right to be happy, yet it's so hard to compromise. I guess she's trying to talk about compromising your happiness. There's no limit to human desires. You can never stop wanting more. That's why people need to make compromises on their happiness. At least, that's how I understand it. She was trying to say that we should be satisfied with what we have. Sounds like a positive statement. But there's also a negative tone to the way it's presented. I think this poem is reflecting the feelings of the writer.
I think so too. So what else do you think?
She wouldn't admit it, but I'm sure Rika-chan is the one who made that poem, and it's reflecting on how she is feeling. I'm not that smart, but even I can understand that. And hasn't there been poems, occasionally, throughout the series, with like the name underneath it, Frederica Burnskull or something like that? I think that's a character in the Human Echo series. I think there's like some kind of weird link between Higurashi's series and that. I don't know, because I haven't actually read those novels like I said. I thought it was a sad poem.
Sad.
I understand the first two lines. Everyone has the right to be happy, and not everyone can be happy that easily. I think those lines are describing the difficult parts of our lives. The last line is different. Making compromise is the same thing as giving up. The writer of this poem has given up on their happiness, compromised with reality, and trying to convince themselves they're happy.
Trying to convince themselves they're happy, you say?
Plenty of regrets too. Everyone can become happy with enough effort, but she thinks that she can't. The poem reflects her hopelessness. It's very sad.
And Keiichi, what do you think she should do?
She shouldn't give up.
She shouldn't give up?
The writer of this poem already knows how she can be happy. It's something that she deserves. She has been thinking about how to become happy for a long time. If she really wants to be happy, she shouldn't give up. Remember, we overcame a desperate situation in only a few days. If we all work together, we can make a miracle happen. You saw it with your own eyes, didn't you? What is troubling you? Talk to me.
There's something I want to talk to all of you about. But if I do that, you won't be able to live in this village anymore. Happiness for me would be to see what's beyond June of 1983, together with all of you. It wouldn't mean anything if I lived beyond this June without you.
We won't be able to live in Himizawa anymore. Why's that?
They'll kill you if they find out that I talk to you. That's why I can't say anything.
What do you mean they'll kill us? Are you being threatened by someone? The word kill is not something that most people use casually. You know, he says that casually, but, you know, it is a word that gets casually used here and there, you know? Did they actually use the word for kill? Yeah, it is. Gorosu. Kill. It's right at the start. Right there, that's the kanji character. So that would be Goro, and then you got Tsu. So we got an additional word of the day there. It's all more or less comes down to the same thing. I was shocked to hear it coming from your mouth. That's why I couldn't help but raise my voice. I don't know who's the enemy and who's not. The only thing I know for sure is that... Oh wait, okay, that's Rika. I don't know who's the enemy and who's not. The only thing I know for sure is that someone's going to kill me. Wait, Rika-chan. Talk to me. What the hell is going on? Seppei threatening her? No, that isn't possible. Police arrested him, and besides that, the Sodenzek family told him to never come back to the village. There's no way he could contact Rika-chan in order to threaten her. Even if that somehow was the case, Rika-chan could just talk to Mion and everything would be taken care of. But, based on her expression, it seems like this is way deeper than that. I'm sorry. If I talk, you'll be dragged into this. If I lose you, I'll have no more reason to survive. I just can't talk to you about this. I'm not going to compromise my happiness. I don't understand what you're trying to say, but you sound just like Satoko did a few days ago. Like Satoko? Yeah, you're thinking it's better to be patient. You forgot the courage needed to fight. You sound like that. Weren't you the one who told Satoko to be brave over the phone? My words had clearly hurt Rika-chan's feelings. She bit her lip and went quiet for a moment. If I talk to you, you might get killed too. Well, I don't want that, but if we don't do anything, you're gonna get killed, right? We don't want to feature out you either, Rika-chan. What? You may not want us to get us involved, but likewise, we don't want to lose you either. We welcome the struggle. Besides, you know how powerful we can be together. I'm sure we can solve anything if we all work as one. Not even our combined strength can solve this problem. You don't want to talk to us because you don't want to drag us into it, right? So what you're saying is that you want to die without telling us anything. I guess that's what I'm saying. Don't think that being patient is the same as being brave. Remember the courage to fight. You can talk to me anytime, once you organize your feelings. We'll help you. You can count on us. Thank you. Rika-chan was wearing a sorrowful smile. I could tell that she appreciated my sympathy. I don't know why, but Rika-chan is troubled by something. It's a matter of life and death for her. She can't even talk to us about it. At the very least, she won't talk to me.
How was it, Keiichi-kun?
Is Rika-chan troubled by something? That doesn't happen very often. Sadoko, this is gonna sound strange, but is there any chance that someone is threatening Rika-chan's life?
What? What in the world are you saying, Keiichi-san?
Rika-chan is the village mascot. People worship her. No one would ever try to kill her. What's this? What are you guys talking about? The more I talked to my friends, the stranger it seemed that someone would try to kill Rika-chan. Everyone was even more confused than I felt. Rika-chan didn't talk to me about what was troubling her, but I'm sure there's something very serious going on with her. If she really trusts us, I'm sure she'll talk to us soon. Let's believe everything she tells us if she opens her heart. Okay? We all looked at each other and nodded. I don't get why sometimes it does a transition like that. You're three or three characters on screen, and then they just kind of fade out and the one in the middle is there. Yeah, I've received a new tip, an old discolored notebook. Maybe it'll give us more info on Takano. Number 34, achievement unlocked. I mean, if it's a notebook, it's gotta be Takano. The Son of God promised that he would be resurrected within 3 days. Sinful men guarded his grave to make sure he would not wake up, but that was foolish of them. He meant that his spirit and his lessons would be resurrected, not his physical shell. Do not be afraid of physical death. If you achieve great things, you will live again. You will surpass death and become immortal. A demon took the son of God to a cliff and told him to jump off. He claimed that if he really was a son of God, a miracle would help him survive. He tried to challenge the Lord. The Lord challenges humans, but humans may not challenge the Lord. The challenge is to suspect. Suspicion will speak words of evil into your ears, and it will make you falter. Do not doubt your own achievements. Do not doubt your own life. Do not doubt your contributions. Do not let others criticize your achievements. You're not allowed constructive criticism even. That is the same as doubting your own life. Vumiti. Same as that one tip from a while back with that notepad of some sort.
When I woke up, the first thing I saw was Toko in the calendar. And I'm gonna save and call it a recording. Man, this recording had a hell of a set of twists there, wasn't it? But how will things progress from here? The curtain's being pulled back for us to see, but not for the other characters. Will they be able to pull back the curtain and change fate? Who knows? Well, I know. But, who knows? Well, not necessarily find out in the next part. I don't know how much is left of this arc, really. It's probably still got quite a ways to go. Actually, let me check here. How many achievements is there in this game? Well, novel. 11 achievements have been unlocked out of 14. So there's at least 3 achievements, so that means there's at least... Because, it's like chapters, really, isn't it? So... Kind of, we unlock achievement after a chapter of sorts, when it gets to the tips menu. And we can go such a long stretch of the plot before we actually get to the next one, so there's still a ways left. Still a ways to go. Anyways, I'll see you next time, bears. See you next time.